Dear students, today we are going to find out the refractive index of glass slab using travelling microscope. Refractive index of glass slab can be determined using the formula real depth divided by apparent depth. So formula is R3 minus R1 divided by R3 minus R2, where R1 is direct reading for ink dot, R2 is reading with glass slab, and R3 is reading by sprinkling chalk powder on the glass surface. Now let us start the experiment. This is ink dot. What you can see here, plus. This plus one is ink dot. I am going to focus through microscope for this ink dot. Now it can be done by just losing a vertical screw provided here. This is vertical screw. Just you lose this one and try to focus for the plus sign over there. I am doing the same. Yes, you can see the fine focusing of plus sign over there. That is the fine focusing of plus sign. Like this, clear image you should get. Now place glass slab over the object, that is ink dot. Focus for plus sign again. Now we are going to take R2. Before taking R2, I would like to note down R1, MSR and CVD. So MSR and CVD is read on vertical scale. This long scale is MSR, main scale readings, and this one is vernier scale. This one is vernier scale. Let us introduce both the scales. Zoom it. See here, this is, for example, this one is 7. This is 8, this is 9, like this. 7 to 8, 1 centimeter is there. 1 centimeter is divided into 20 divisions. Therefore, one division value is 1 by 20 centimeter. What is main scale reading? 1 division. Main scale reading 1 division is 1 divided by 20. Main scale reading 1 division is equal to 1 by 20. Total number of divisions on vernier scale is 50. That I am going to show on the vernier scale. This is vernier scale. Over here you can see 0, 10, 20, 0.2 means 20, 0.4 means 40, 0.4 means 40, like that. 50. Total 50 divisions are there. Now let us find out least count. Least count is equal to 1 by 20 divided by 50, it comes out to be 0.001 centimeter. Let us take MSR and CVD. MSR is the division which lies just below vernier scale 0. Can you see vernier scale 0 over here? This is vernier scale 0. Below this, MSR you have to note down. Just below this, MSR is to be noted down. I am writing on the page, and that I am showing here. This is vernier scale, this one is main scale. This is vernier scale 0. Just below this, which division you can see, that is called main scale reading. You can see here, this is 1, 1.1, 1.15, 1.2, 1.25 and so on. Between 1.1 and 1.15, 0 is lying, therefore the below division you have to take, that is 1.1 centimeter is MSR in this case. In our case, what is MSR? Let us see. Yes, you can see over there, MSR is 7.7 to 7.5 is there. In that, clearly you have to notice MSR This is 7.5. You can see the 0. You can see 0 over here. Just below 0, 7.5 is there. 7.5, 7.55 between 0 is lying, therefore previous division you have to take, that is 7.5. And CVD, among 0 to 50, one of the division is coincided with main scale. That division you have to note down. Let us say that one, which one is best suited, let us see. You can see here, I have passed down. 20th division is coincided with main scale. You can see one long line, long horizontal line you can see for 20. So CVD is equal to 20 now. SR is 7.5, CVD is 20. Total reading, CVD is 20 supposed to be here. MSR is 7.5 centimeter. CVD is 20. Total reading is equal to MSR plus CVD into LC. MSR is 7.5, CVD is 20 into 0.001, that is equal to 7.5 plus 0.020. This is 7.52 centimeter total reading. So we got R1 as it is I am writing here. This is entry 7.52 centimeter. Now for R2 is with glass slab. R2 is with a glass slab. Now let us focus for R2. We are focusing for R2, that is ink dot with glass slab. You can see the picture over there, plus sign, this is plus sign, this one is plus sign. It is focused using microscope. And here you have to see that, when you are focusing for plus sign, don't use rack and pinion adjustment. This one you should not use. You should never touch this one except first time. When you are taking R1, you can touch this one. Afterwards, you should not touch this one. How to adjust then? Again using vertical screw. See this one is a screw. Using this screw, you can raise or lower traveling microscope objective. Now I am taking R2, finding reading R2 for glass slab. Now you can see MSR is 8.1. MSR is 8.1. Just below 0 you have to see, that is 8.1. Between 8.1 and 8.15, 0 is lying, therefore 8.1 is MSR. And CVD, coincided vernier division, out of 50 divisions, one of the division coincided. You may see at 30th division is coincided with main scale. 30th division coincided with main scale. So CVD is 30. Total reading is equal to TR is equal to MSR 8.1, CVD 30. Least count is 0.001, hence it is 8.1 plus 0.030, 8.13 centimeter. Last trial is for chalk powder. Here you can see, you cannot distinguish the clarity of chalk piece powder. That can be distinguished clearly using traveling microscope. You may see here, in the field of view of traveling microscope, these are chalk flakes. As you can see, they are clearly in the field of view of microscope. Like this you have to focus. How to focus this one? Again using vertical screw. Now I am showing the vertical screw. You have to hold this screw, loosen this one and try to bring up or bring down this microscope. Taking reading for MSR and CVD in this case. Pause. We are taking reading R3. with chalk powder, you can see MSR is 9.25 centimeter. 9.25 centimeter. Here you can see between 9.2 and 9.25, 0 is lying. See, this one is 0. Just below 0, 9.25. Once again, you zoom it. Can you make out? 9.1, 9.2, 9.3. Yeah, 9.35, not 25. 9.35 is MSR. CVD is 10. At 10, CVD is there. Total reading in this case 9.35. TR is equal to 9.35 plus 10 into 0.001. 9.35 plus 0.010. 9.36 centimeter. Here R3 is 9.36 centimeter. I am entering the same. R3 is 9.36 centimeter. R2 is 8.31. 8.13, not 31, 8.13 centimeter. So we will find out NG, that is refractive index of glass, using this data. How it is done? Yes. Refractive index of glass slab is equal to real depth by apparent depth. Real depth is this thickness. Obviously it is R3 minus R1. That is R3 minus R1. And apparent depth is distance from the virtual image O1 to real object O. That is R2 minus R3 minus R2. This distance is apparent depth. This is apparent depth. R3 minus R2. R2. See here, R3 is common. R1, R2. R3 is common. R1, R2. Like that, easily you can remember the formula. Now let us substitute for R3. R3 is 9.36. R1 is 7.52. R3 minus R1, 9.36 minus 8.13. Now, refractive index of glass, Ng is equal to 1.49, nearly equal to 1.5 after rounding off. So, refractive index of glass is equal to 1.50. You can repeat the same experiment to fill second row. In such case, you should take the mean value of Ng1 and Ng2. Now we are getting 1.50. I am not repeating the experiment because video becomes lengthier. When you are doing, you should repeat the second trial and take mean value of Ng1 and Ng2. That gives you mean refractive index of glass slab. Thank you.